What's good, everybody? Welcome back to All Things Ash. If you've been here before, if this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for visiting. I hope you enjoy your stay. Today is Monday, May 15th. I'm going to be doing the week ahead reading for my fellow Leos. I myself am a Leo. This is for the week of May 15th through the 20th. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the link in the description box if you'd like a personal reading. If you do happen to leave a comment, just please remain respectful. And if you have any suggestions of types of videos that you'd like, let me know. If there's anything that resonated with you that you would like to share, please do. It really gives me insight and helps to know that, that it helps people or it resonates with somebody. So, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. Know that not everything will resonate. It could be the whole reading that does or doesn't resonate. It could just be some pieces. So if you know anybody who you think might resonate with it, please feel free to share it to them as well. All right. So my fellow Leos, I'm a little bit biased with Leos sometimes because I am one. So I didn't do this one first because I didn't want my energy infused. And I obviously cleanse my, well, not obviously because y'all don't know, but I do cleanse my deck or my decks before I use them and shuffle before I get started and shuffle a little bit more. So this is not going to be a me reading. This is very much for y'all. But since I am a Leo, I'll be happy to see what comes from it. Spirit, what does my Leo collective need to know? What do we have in common, and what are some things that maybe may not resonate with me, but they need to know themselves? I don't want my energy specifically, Spirit. I want energy for Leos in general. Anybody watching this video, for cross watchers who are dealing with Leo. For those of you who don't know, a cross watcher is somebody who watches for a sign that is not their own. And that's totally fine. I'm not going to judge y'all. I do it too sometimes. Sometimes we just want to know about someone we love's energy. Anything? Oh, okay. I know that's right, Spirit. Give me some more. What else we need to know? Damn. Why did I gotta be upside down? Okay. Anything else? That's kind of, well, it's not a whole lot, but anything else we need to know? Shit, Spirit. Anything else? I'm not mad at that. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. Ayy. I love this card because it's so beautiful. And you got the sun illuminating the whole background. This card, bottom of the deck tends to be what you don't see coming, right? People interpret it differently, but that's how we're going to take it here. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands is about stability. It's about family, about home, happiness, fruition, but in the grandest way possible, because this is not just a regular house. This is a whole castle right here in front of them. You see this wreath that's abundant with fruit, just overflowing, right? And the Four Wands, the four pillars of the home. This is wonderful. I love to see this for the bottom of the deck, because that's what most of us hope for anyway. First card that came out was the Sun. Hey, big Leo energy. I am not mad at this. Also fruitful energy, sunflowers, the actual baby sun, the purity of the white horse, the illumination of the sun itself. So, I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. This is definitely Leo energy because the sun rules us. So, what came out next, we're going to take this in the order it came out. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So something's up with our money. Something is up with the Leo collective's money. Now, Ace of Pentacles is a great card to have. That means it's about to come out of nowhere, right? And it's going to be a big coin. Not no small coins, but a big coin. Not no small change coins, a little change purse, but a big bag. You need a big bag to put this coin in. And that's wonderful. It's coming out of nowhere. It's literally being gifted to us, handed to us. And you got this lush environment right here. You've got more of what came up in the bottom of the deck. This wreath, this greenery has extended right here. However, it's in the reverse. So it's not necessarily a bad card. I just want to let y'all know on the bottom of the deck, underneath this one on the bottom of the deck, is the Lovers card. That's a wonderful card to have. So maybe that's coming in line with the family and the stability. But right now your Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. And so it's not necessarily a bad thing because it's an ace, right? That means that it's right there on the precipice, but something is not quite what it needs to be. So going further, we had, these came out next. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. You got the Five of Pentacles. So that means somebody is feeling left out in the cold. You see that snowing. It's not, there's warmth inside, but somebody's left outside. Somebody's feeling left behind, right? And out in the cold for some reason. And it definitely has an effect on your money because you got the Pentacles right here, which makes sense following this. Following the Five of Pentacles is the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords upright means you're in your head. There's something you're refusing to see. Okay, you've got all of this water and emotion around you, but the Swords is about intellect. Cups is emotion. The Swords is about intellect. You got this moon behind you. That's also emotion. But you don't want to see it. So something in your head is keeping you from seeing everything around you. There's some sort of thought process that you're having or refusing to have that's keeping you from seeing everything around you. Or maybe to getting to the emotions and the water that you need, right? This is, you see how the arms are crossed? This is like saying no. I don't want it. Literally blindfolded. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. I'm just going to act like it's not here. Get away from me. You don't even have a shield. You just shielding yourself with your two swords. Big swords, too. Somebody's being stubborn. But reverse means that this is a past behavior. It means that this is something you're overcoming. It means it could be you. It could be somebody in your life. Somebody in your immediate surroundings. But whoever it is, whether it's you or them, somebody's overcoming all of that. And that's a hard space to be in. A very hard space to be in. But you're dropping those swords and you're letting go of the blindfold. At least you may be about to. Six of Swords upright. Six of Swords upright is about moving forward. You can see the water right here is a little bit more turbulent than back here where it's a lot more stable. Right? She's shielded by these swords, but her head is down. There's some level of shame here. There's, and she's being led by somebody else. She's just in protective mode. She's got herself covered. He or she. I'm assuming it's a she because there's a child there, but it could very well be a he. So however that resonates for you, take it. But, and if it don't, that's cool too. But being escorted into a whole different realm. But this is also in reverse. So what does that mean for you? Right? Because I'm just here to read the cards. I'm just here to tell you, the general messages. But what does that really mean for you? This whole energy of shelter, of moving forward, going on, and being shielded by all of this, this mental clutter. Right? When it's in reverse, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're coming back to yourself? Does that mean that maybe the journey is going to be a lot harder than you thought? I'm going to leave this interpretation up to you and however that resonates based on the context of the rest of the reading, because Spirit is telling me that's for you to decide. It's easy for me to tell you what I think it is, just like I told you what all these other ones is. But this particular one, Spirit wants you to ponder on. Page of Pentacles in reverse also came up. So pages in the deck are kind of immature. Right? So you got your knights, and knights usually come forward with strong energy in some way. But the page is a lot less than the knight in that it's not cloaked, it's not, it's not armored. It's just the page. And so there's some level of immaturity here, some level of youth possibly. But it also has to do with the money because it's pentacles. And the good thing is that this is also in reverse. So whatever was upside down in your money, in your pockets, in your head, it's all finna come back. You're releasing this energy. You're releasing this thought process. It's still illuminated in the background. You still see the light of the sun because you are the sun. It's gonna be there, even on cloudy days, right? The sun will always be there. You just may not see it because of the clouds, but it's still there. What are you letting go of? And also notice that this is a small coin that's being let go of. This big coin hasn't come in yet, but let go of the small coins. Focus on what more there is, because at the bottom of the deck, you have your family coming in. You have your stability coming in. Whatever you're changing from this mindset, this old youthful mindset that, it was cool. It was straight. It was what it was. It wasn't no, like, it wasn't this. It wasn't no Five of Pentacles. You're not out in the cold no more. It's a lot brighter out. This change is bringing you stability. The illumination is still here with the sun. You see that light around that yellow? That's fire, energy, wands coming when you don't see it. So let's see. We can do a Mystic Mondays because it is Monday. Why not? I don't always do it just because it's Monday, but let's see what's up. Spirit, what else do they need to know? In regards to this spread and just the energy in general, what do my fellow Leo collective need to know? What is coming in for them, Spirit? Okay, anything else? Okay, all right. Anything else, Spirit? In the Mystic Mondays. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's leave it. Spirit says to leave it, to stop going. Okay. Bottom of the deck for Mystic Mondays was Seven of Pentacles. So there's still some watering that needs to be done, but there's fruit. Right? You don't see this coming. You don't realize that there's still some things you need to water, but it's not a little baby leaf anymore. You got a whole tree right here with fruit. A lot of it. You just got to keep it growing. Right? Under the light of the moon, keep it growing. Do you know that plants grow at night too? A lot of times you'll come to your plant and the next day and notice that it grew larger overnight because you watered it. Something's coming. They don't just grow in the sun. They grow overnight too, but something is coming. Did I say 9? I don't remember if I said 9, but I meant to say Seven of Pentacles. I think I said 9, but I meant to say Seven of Pentacles because clearly there's 7 right here. But yeah, Seven of Pentacles, there's some watering that needs to be done. That's all right. So what did come up... Queen of Swords. Someone is not standing in their truth. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now, right? It's in reverse. Swords is all about truth, communication, your throat chakra, intellect, mental. The queen, you see how she got her hand up? She's not taking no shit. But this queen is in reverse. So someone is not standing in their truth, in their power. They're right there. They're fully capable of it, but something is off. And again, that makes sense because you've got all this other energy of reversal. Now, just because there's other reversals doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, but there's just a reversal of energies, period. And so there's some level of balancing out that's happening right now. The next card that came out was the Nine of Cups. And this is a beautiful card. You see all of these cups right here and how bright this color is, and this big heart and this huge cup right here in the center? This is what you want. This is what you're aiming for. This falls in line with these at the bottom of the deck. So, not that way, okay? Then we have the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is Mm. Interesting, because I'm noticing that the Three of Wands is followed by the Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands, I'm going to skip the Three of Wands real quick. Two of Wands upright is about new roads, new journeys, right? So in the Rider-Waite deck, he's got one wand behind him and one wand in front of him in his hand, and then the world in his other hand, and he's looking ahead. In this particular deck, it's showing you a road, a road that goes up and down and up and down, and it's like a kind of like a roller coaster a little bit, right? But you still got this entryway right here that's anointed. You still have to go through these two wands right here to get through. It's in reverse though. So something was keeping you from going forward, but the fact that there's this Three of Wands that came out first though, maybe you were trying to go forward and maybe something stagnated you. Maybe something slowed you down and delayed you. And maybe it's because there was more watering that needed to be done. We're going to get one from the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Spirit, what does my Leo collective need to know? Goddesses, my beautiful African goddesses, what does my collective need to know for Leos? Going forward for the week ahead of May 15th through the 20th. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Anything else for my Leo collective, Spirit? No. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is Liberation. Queen Mother Nani. Liberation. I like that. What came out first was Intuition, Queen Nandi, Oya, Storms, ooh, Mami Wata, Naked. So this is telling me, first of all, if you know the story of Queen Nandi, in the tale of Shaka Zulu, she was his mother and she was outcasted. She followed her intuition to get as far as she did for her and her son. And she did not back down, and she sat on her throne and let them know that she was indeed a queen, because she knew it deep down inside in her intuition, in her soul, in her spirit. She knew, right? But storms still came her way, and maybe this is for you too. You know, maybe even in standing in your intuition and sitting on your throne, people are going to challenge that, and you're still going to have storms because that's life. But look at how powerful that is. Look at how much energy is coming from these lightning bolts, these rings around it. There's whatever metal that may be. There's a lot of powerful energy here. It's just in the midst of a storm, and that's okay. Because after that, first of all, storms include water. There's no storm without a water, because there's usually some form of cloud or rain. Clouds are made of water. Mami Wata, naked. Again, water. The fact that you're being led to this space of nakedness, we'll say, in reference to the card, I'm going to be careful with my word, Spirit. This is what's leading you to your liberation, because this is what came at the bottom of the deck, right? This is this liberation. But you got to get naked in order to do it. You got to strip yourself of everything that's been in your head that you've been letting go of, right? You gotta strip yourself of it. You gotta get naked with your spirit, with your soul, with your emotions. And that's okay. Because look at how beautiful you are. Look at how many colors there are. Look at that tail, that mermaid. You got the planets around her, everything, the whole world, the whole universe is around her. And somehow she's still in her element, in her water, thriving. You got the serpent wrapped around her. You've got the planets, the seashell. And she's still thriving. Arm up and everything. You see me. You know what it is. You better act like you know. Get real with yourself. Especially because your liberation is coming in, and that's what you need to do in order to get there. And being real with yourself is not necessarily a negative thing. There's a lot of beauty in that. There's a lot of, you see this, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's such a simple word. This field of flowers. You still got the sun back here illuminating. What I tell you, baby, the sun is always there, right? You got these mountains up here and there's all this rocky terrain, and then comes the lush. You're still illuminated. Liberate yourself. Oh, that was bottom of the deck. Excuse me. We're going to grab a romance angel just to close out the reading. Spirit, what do my Leo collective need to know within their love life for this week ahead, for the 15th through the 20th? Any specific messages for my Leo collective, Spirit? Please and thank you. Uh-oh. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for my Leo collective that they need to know going forward in this week of May 15th through the 20th? Thank you. Okay. Let me know when to stop, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's a given, right? Because your Ace of Pentacles is reversed. So is your Page. Your Page has got a small coin, but it's still reversed. Your pockets it's affecting everything, and that's to be expected. Because when your money's not right, your energy not right. You don't feel confident. When you don't feel confident, your energy not right, your love ain't gonna be the same. And that's okay. Because we all go through these up and down phases. You see this up and down? That's all right. But just know that that's an underlying factor. Don't act like you don't know. Act like you do, right? Get naked, get real with yourself. But that doesn't mean that you're not still coming to get this family and this foundation, because that's the ultimate goal. I have heart-to-heart conversations. Actually, before that was deception, but it came out in reverse. And I don't typically read these cards in reverse, but deception did come out. This says someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So deception can be within yourself. How are you deceiving yourself? How are you masking yourself to yourself? Or to the world. It can be within yourself completely, or it can mean that somebody in your immediate circle or community has deceived you, and this has thrown you off. But the good thing is that it's in reverse, so we're going to take this as this is being healed, this is being rectified, it's being dealt with in whatever way it needs to. That's how we're going to take it. But then, yeah, of course, heart-to-heart conversations came up. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This card is hella funny because I'm going to show you up close, right? Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. The woman right here, I don't know if you're male, female, or whatever, it doesn't matter how you identify, but the woman, the feminine energy right here is clearly, like in some sort of expressive mode to this man. And this man is holding her hand because she's holding his, but he's not even looking at her, and he's just over here looking annoyed, like I ain't even trying to hear it. But the angels around them are watching. The one right behind her is giggling because they know what's really up. They know what's really going on. And they know that this is necessary. And the one right here on the side, it looks as if it's looking at him as in, well, I know you see her. I know you hear her. I know you feel her. So what you gonna do with it? You gotta get down to the heart. Someone may be willing to do this and someone may be not. Someone may be hesitant. It could be you, it could be your person, it could be a family member, whoever, this resonates for, or whoever, with you, like, take it as it applies. And if you're not involved, this could just be with yourself. With yourself, your higher self, your spirit, your altar. Have a heart-to-heart conversation and discuss your feelings. But if you are involved, whether you're the feminine or masculine, know that it needs to be done either way. You can't avoid it. The angels are right there. They're watching you. They're waiting. They know that it needs to be done, and they're going to give you your blessing, but you have to do it first. And they're not going to take your eyes off of you until you do. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Male or female, doesn't matter. Always embody romance when you want to love on somebody. It's not about gender roles, however you choose to identify. It's not about being chaste or anything like that. It's just about loving on each other. Make those gestures, however big or small. Take that opportunity. Make that effort. It's necessary. What else came up? We've got release your ex in the upright. The time has come to clear your energy. So this could be your person. This could be you. If it is about you, I want to let y'all know right now that a lot of times, especially given that this one right here, was originally upright, would have been, us in our heads refusing to accept something, but we're letting that shit go, right? We're letting all that energy go. So with letting that go means release your ex. If it has to do with your ex, whether you're in communication with them or not, maybe there's some level of expectation or maybe, what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of order or some sort of something that you picked up from this previous relationship, and that's affecting you, that you don't even realize. You may think, oh, I ain't spoke to them in hell long, but it's still affecting you. You still thinking about them, and this may not resonate for everybody. You may not be thinking about them. You may be like, what the fuck, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't talking to them. I ain't even thinking about them. Maybe you moved on, right? But there's something here, an old habit, an old belief that came with this previous love that has got you in a chokehold. And if it is your person, then they need to release the ex. If this is a cross watcher, you need to release your ex. Because you are stagnating this big bag coming in. You're this is what's coming, right? We want the foundation. If you're a cross watcher and you love a Leo in any capacity, especially romantically, the family is the goal. The foundation is here, right? It's coming. It's yours to have. The levers are underneath it, under the deck. So all of that is coming in too, but you gotta release some shit. Specific chords, specific people, specific things, beliefs, thought patterns. Love yourself first came up in reverse. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So maybe you haven't been loving yourself as much. Leos have big hearts, and we are known to put others before us. And people say that we're so arrogant and we're so controlling and we're so this and we're so that. But to be honest, we don't want none of that. We're just confident within ourselves. you know, and we have big hearts, we have big energy, big passion, we respond in big ways, and sometimes we can't help that. You know, Leos roar, so sometimes we're louder than we intend to be because it's just our nature. But if we're not giving that to ourselves, if we're not pouring into ourselves and loving ourselves first, of course everything else is going to come in balance. And this could be for you and your partner. It could be maybe that your partner needs to do that in order to release that ex. Maybe you both need to do that. Maybe you both need to put yourselves first. Don't forget about the union. Don't even think about forgetting about it, because you still need to have this heart to heart conversation. Them angels is watching you and they waiting on you, and they not gonna go away. You're just gonna delay the process. Don't even think about abandoning this person. But please do express yourself and love yourself. All right? Remember, it's affecting your pockets, but it's all gonna come in. Oh, not those. Sorry, those flipped over. It's gonna come in, baby. It's gonna come in. All right. Just stay strong. Stay in your light. Look at all this. Stay in your light. Get back to you. Thank you for watching. Please like and share if you feel like someone else could resonate with this. If you feel like you resonated with it, like it. If there's something that you'd like to share with me about how it resonated with you, please do comment and let me know. It's helpful to know how it resonates with others and for how many folks. And if it didn't resonate with you, then that's okay too. You know, take what worked and leave the rest for somebody else. If none of it resonated for you and you think I'm just full of shit, I promise you I'm not. I promise you it is all spirit, and maybe this reading is just not for you, and that's okay too. But I do want to say, you know, that if you do want a personal reading and you want to dive further, I do offer them. You can go to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box. And if you have any ideas for particular types of readings that you would like offered either privately or, you know, here on the YouTube page, please let me know. I'm open to suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back if you've already been here before. And thank you for, you know, the new watchers who have spent your time with me. I hope to have you back again. Talk to you soon. Ashe.